recently sat down with Mayor Pat Cadle of Newcomerstown for a few moments and asked him about several items that are on the community's mind, including Simonds Industries at the end of Heller Drive. As far as Simonds Industries is concerned, the old factory down at the end of Heller Drive, can you give us an idea as to what's happening down there?
We're in the process. In fact, our next council meeting, Harry Eden from the Economic Development Finance Alliance is going to come down and talk about the process, what's involved with tearing it down. It has a big scrap value. That's just that water tank alone. That water tank's all metal. But it's going to take a torch to get that cut apart. It's got value. The girders. If you can look towards the back where the 3 buildings that burnt down in the fire, you can see the girders still. Those girders are throughout that whole building. And we get that down to the slab. There's a lot of things we can do with that land. We have to have the sludge pond monitored yet. It was cleaned out in the early 90s, supposedly, as well as the ground. They took a lot of ground off that was considered toxic, and they filled it back in, actually from the old power plant, or the old clay pot brick plant on the other side of River Road, right. Down by the substation. So it's all got to be tested again.
Next, I asked the mayor about the old Cooley Hotel on Canal Street. This is what the mayor had to say.
The plans have fluctuated back and forth, but we basically made a deal with the owner of the Cooley Hotel to where he's going to donate the land to the museum. Basically, the museum and the city were going to split the cost of the demolition of that building. The top 2 floors are in terrible shape. I'm really worried, especially about the top floor, because if you stand underneath that thing, you can see the walls bowing out.
No.
And the southwest corner scares me the worst, because if you look and you can see the separation in the mortar between the bricks, that it's just not a stable building. We actually asked if we could knock the top 2 floors off, could we use the building and just use the bottom floors? And the answer was no. We had a structural engineer look at it, and that building was built so that the top 2 floors actually supported the bottom floors, and without their weight and the construction that went with it, it won't hold together.